Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells in your own relationship? Or maybe you've noticed a friend who seems completely controlled by their partner, losing their own sense of self. It's a confusing and often painful experience. What if I told you this is just a bad patch or a difficult personality? What if it's a deliberate, calculated strategy? Today, we re-diving deep into the shadows of human interaction to explore the art of deception and how dark psychology tactics can poison and shape our most intimate relationships. This isn't about blaming or shaming, it's about understanding, so you can protect yourself and those you care about. First, let's be clear about what we mean by dark psychology. This isn't about some mystical, evil power. It's the study of human behavior as it relates to manipulation and control for personal gain, often at another person's expense. Think of it as the dark side of influence. In a healthy relationship, influence is used for mutual growth and support. In a relationship tainted by dark psychology, influence becomes a weapon. One of the most common and insidious tactics is gaslighting. The term comes from a 1938 play, but its effects are frighteningly real today. Gaslighting is when someone manipulates you into questioning your own sanity, your memories, and your perception of reality. They'll say things like, "I never said that, you're being too sensitive," or "you're imagining things." It starts small. Maybe they deny a promise they made. You question yourself thinking, maybe I did misremember. But over time, this constant invalidation chips away at your confidence. You start to believe you're the problem, that you're unstable or irrational. This makes you more dependent on the manipulator, as they become the sole arbiter of what's real. They create a fog of confusion, and in that fog, they have all the power. Next up is love bombing. This one is particularly deceptive because it feels amazing at first. When you first meet someone and they engage in love bombing, you feel like you've found your soulmate. They shower you with affection, praise, and gifts. They tell you you're the most amazing person they've ever met, and the connection feels incredibly intense and fast. It's intoxicating. But here's the catch. It's not genuine. Love bombing is a tactic to make you dependent on that high level of affection. They're creating a pedestal for you, but they're also the ones who can kick it out from under you at any moment. Once they feel they have you hooked, the switch happens. The constant praise turns into criticism. The affection is withdrawn and used as a tool for punishment and control. You find yourself constantly trying to get back to that initial perfect phase, doing whatever they want in the hopes of receiving that affection again. Then there's the tactic of isolation. A manipulative partner knows that their power is strongest when you're alone with them. They'll slowly, subtly cut you off from your support system. It might start with comments like, "Your friends are a bad influence," or "Your family doesn't really support us." They might create drama every time you plan to see friends or family, making it so exhausting that you just give up. They want to become your entire world, the only voice you hear. When you're isolated, you have no one to offer a different perspective. No one to say, "Hey, that's not normal," or "You don't deserve to be treated that way." Your manipulator's reality becomes your only reality, which makes their other tactics like gaslighting even more effective. Another powerful tool in the dark psychology arsenal is playing the victim. This is a masterful move of reverse psychology. When you try to address their hurtful behavior, they'll flip the script and make it about their own pain. Say you confront them about a lie. Instead of apologizing, they might say, "You're always attacking me. Don't you know how hard my life has been? I only lied because I was scared of how you'd react." Suddenly, you're the bad guy for bringing it up, and you find yourself comforting them instead of addressing the original issue. This tactic not only absolves them of all responsibility, but also trains you to avoid confrontation. You learn that voicing your feelings only leads to you feeling guilty and having to manage their emotions. It's an incredibly effective way to silence you. These tactics often don't exist in a vacuum. They are frequently woven together into a complex web of control. The love bombing makes you crave their approval. The gaslighting makes you doubt your own judgment. The isolation removes your support system. And playing the victim ensures they never have to be accountable. It's a devastating combination that can leave a person feeling trapped, confused, and utterly broken. The manipulator creates a dynamic where they hold all the cards. They define the rules of the relationship. They are the judge of your behavior, and they are always, in their own narrative, the one who is right. So, how do you protect yourself? The first and most crucial step is awareness. Recognizing these tactics for what they are is like turning on a light in a dark room. When you can name it, This is gaslighting. This is love bombing. It loses its power over you. It's no longer a confusing fog. It's a clear, identifiable manipulation. Start trusting your gut, that feeling that something is off. Don't ignore it. Your intuition is a powerful defense mechanism. If you feel constantly confused, anxious, or devalued in your relationship, that's a major red flag. Next, reconnect with your support system. Fight against isolation. Make a conscious effort to stay in touch with trusted friends and family. Share what you're going through with someone you know has your best interests at heart. An outside perspective can be a lifeline, helping you see the situation more clearly and validating your feelings when your partner is trying to invalidate them. Setting firm boundaries is also non-negotiable. Manipulators thrive on pushing and crossing boundaries. You need to decide what behavior you will and will not accept. Be clear and direct. For example, I will not continue this conversation if you are going to deny what you said. We can talk when you're ready to be honest. They will test these boundaries, of course. They might get angry or try to guilt trip you, but holding firm is essential to reclaiming your power. It teaches them, and more importantly, it teaches yourself that your well-being matters. In many cases, the safest and healthiest option is to leave the relationship. This can be incredibly difficult, especially after prolonged manipulation has eroded your self-esteem and independence. If you feel you're in this situation, please seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide you with the tools and support to navigate this process safely. They can help you rebuild your sense of self and heal from the psychological damage. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Understanding dark psychology in relationships isn't about becoming paranoid or mistrustful of everyone. It's about empowerment. It's about equipping yourself with the knowledge to foster genuinely healthy, respectful, and loving connections, and to recognize and reject those that are not. True love doesn't seek to control. It seeks to liberate. It doesn't diminish you. It helps you grow. You deserve a relationship where you feel safe, respected, and free to be your authentic self. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing MindDecode for more content on psychology and self-improvement. Share this with anyone who you think might need to hear it. Stay safe, stay aware, and take care of yourselves.